Hey everybody, welcome to Casual Unboxing. Today we're going to be unboxing Monopoly. If you haven't heard of Monopoly, it's a game where you buy, sell properties, and basically you want to outcompete your competition. So you play 2 players or more, up to 6 players. It's ages 8 and above, and it's made by Hasbro. So let's open this thing up. I'll show you guys what's inside, and then later I'll just show you how to play real quick. Oops, I just scored the game board. I got this at Target for like $19, so. And it has the new pieces, and it's supposedly new token line, so let's see what it has. Yep, looks just like I remember. I used to play this a lot with my friends. And family. So here comes a set of instructions how to play. It's a big old paper. It's detailed. You have your little housing properties, and dice in here. Let's pop this open. And then you have your little tokens. We'll go through the tokens one by one, because I haven't seen these before. The new ones at least. Okay, so we have a ship. The ship we've always had. We have a doggy. We have a cat. And I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a penguin. It was sitting sideways, so I didn't know what it was. Dinosaur, that's a new one. I believe they said new tokens. I don't know which one's a new one. I think the penguin might be a new one. The penguin and the duck. Because the hat and the car, these are the old ones. Oh, and the cat is a new one as well. So, I'll show you guys the pieces one by one. So, here's the car. That's what it looks like. Here's the hat. Here's the dog. Maybe the dog's a new one as well. The ship, I do remember the ship distinctly. The dinosaur's pretty cool. I like the dinosaur. Next time we play, me and my friends play, I'm gonna play the dinosaur one. And cat. Kitty cat. And here's the ducky. And here is the penguin. Okay, so let's open this up. So here's the money that you get. And I can't remember how much you're supposed to get. I'm gonna read through the instructions and I'll tell you guys. Oh, that's pretty cool. And here's the main instructions. They outline for you in the board game. I don't remember this, but if it's new, it's pretty nice. This way you don't have to keep on opening the instruction manual. You already have it in the board game. So, this is what the board looks like. Okay guys, so I took a look at the instructions, and I'll show you guys how to set the game up just real quick, okay? So, right off the bat, choose a banker, because the banker is going to be in charge of all the money. So I'm just going to set this up. I'll be the banker, since there's nobody else here. And then, as the banker's setting his stuff up, everybody has to roll a dice. And whoever wins the highest amount on the dice, basically, gets to go first in the game. So then each player gets to choose their Monopoly token, or one of these little dinosaurs. So you choose a Monopoly piece, basically. I will choose the dinosaur. The banker also holds the properties. So put all the properties in here. And the cards, you shuffle the chance cards however you want. And you put them on the chance board. Then you take the community chest cards, you put them over here. And you, every player puts their piece on the go. Okay. Then the money has to get handed out. So each player gets 5 ones, 1 5, 2 10s, 1 20, 1 50, 4 100s, and then 2 500s. So each player has their own money, and for example, whichever player you are, that's the side you sit on the board, on the side of the board. So for example, if I'm this player, I just sit here, and that works out the best for everyone. So then what you do is, the banker's in charge of these cards as well. These are property cards. So whichever, let's say I roll dice. Okay, and I got a 10, I get to go 10 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to go to jail. So I either pay $50 in fine, or I go to jail. So I choose to pay that. So I give that to the banker. Next player would go and same thing. So let's say it's my turn again. So I rolled 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Community chest. So it says income tax refund. So I would collect $20. So let's say I landed on one of these properties. Let's say I landed on Venter Avenue. I would, I get to buy it if I choose to. So if I chose to buy it, I would buy the property. So once I own the property, I would get this card, Venter Avenue. Okay. And basically what I can do is charge people rent. Every time other player lands on this spot, they pay me rent. Okay, so if I own all 3 properties, then I'm able to start buying houses. And then I can put the houses down, and then when a player lands on these properties, I can charge them more money, basically. Once I buy the houses, then I can buy this bigger upgraded house once I fill them up, and so on and so on. So it's a really fun game, and you can trade with players for properties if you choose to. So let's say if a player lands on something really expensive, he doesn't have the money, he has the option to auction it off. So probably one of the funnest games I've ever played. You do need a couple of people, because when there's only like 2 people, that's no fun. You have to have minimum of 3 people, from my standpoint. Even though the probably board says, let's see how many people does the board say. This says 2 to 6 players. 2 to 6 players, it would be very boring if it was only 2 players. But the more players you have, the funner it is. If you want me to go over anything more specific about any of these board games, or if you have any comments that I made mistakes on, please correct me. Okay? Thanks. Bye.